Hello everyone, welcome back to Journal Output. It's me Zainab Altaf, and today in this video I'm going to show you that how you can save your time by not going towards rebooting to the checkra or going towards make and then running the tools, but you can do it very easily in Windows. You can run all the Mac tools in Windows by doing this process, and I'm going to show you how you can do it, the whole process. This is going to save you so much time. So these are the 3 important files that you need actually, and the links are in down description box. You don't need to ask me again and again. All the links are in down description box. You can take them from there. Now you can unlock your MEID and GSM iPhone with SIM-Call Fix and with everything fixed in Windows by doing this whole process. So for that you need the first file, which is of macOS, the second file that is Unlocker, and the third file which is VMware, that is virtual machine. So first of all, we need this VMware virtual machine file. We are going to first extract it, and it is asking for the password. The password is very easy, which is 1, 2, and 3. Type this down, this password, and click on OK to extract it. So let's click on OK and extract this. So let's wait for it. As you can see, after some time it is extracted, and here's the extracted one folder. We are going to open this software, and we're going to do whole the process. I'm going to show you. Look at this video very carefully. So let's now click on it and open it. So as you can see, it looks like this, and this is the interface of this VMware virtual machine, and this is how it gets opened. And now here we are going to click on next, and after that we are going to read this all and going to click on I accept the terms in the license agreement and going to click on next. So let's click on it, and after that we have to check it out, and then we have to click on next. So after that we have to uncheck this point, this one right here, and then click on next, and after that we are going to click on install. And now let's wait for it until it gets installed. So as you can see, it is installed. We are going to click on license, and here you have to give the license key. So the license key is along with the folder which is in down description box. You can copy any of it. I am copying the first one. So let's copy it from right here, and we're going to paste it right here with Control V. So let's do it. So it is pasted right here, and now we are going to click on enter, write this option, and after that it is done. And now we are going to click on finish, and it is going to restart our computer. After restarting it, you will see an icon right here. This is the icon of it. So now we are going to open it. You can see this is how it looks like, and now I'm going to make it more bigger, and here you can see there are the 3 options right here. I'm going to click on the first option, which is create a new virtual machine. I'm going to click on next, and right here I'm going to tick this one. I will install the operating system ladder. Click on next, and here you will see no option for macOS. Don't worry guys, don't worry. I'm going to tell you how to fix it and going to show you everything. You will see all the operating systems but not macOS. So for that I'm going to tell you the whole solution. So let's get to it. So now I'll just close this from right here. It is closed now, and for that I'm going to go in here. I told you that these are the 3 files. We are going to open the second one, which is Unlocker. Let's extract it. So after some time you can see this is extracted, and it is right here. This is the extracted one folder, and from here when you open it, you have to just open this one, which is right here, wininstall.cmd, and when you click on it, it is going to be looking like this, and it is going to open the CMD. It is going to directly do it. So make sure you are connected with your Wi-Fi and with your internet, and and it depends upon your Wi-Fi speed that how much faster it gets installed. So let's wait for it, and until that, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the bell icon to receive each kind of new update on time. So as you can see, it is now done, and it will be directly closed. So the CMD is directly closed, and here I'm going to show you that when you're going to open this again, the VMware, the virtual machine, we are going to open it once again. So you can see after opening it, we are again going to click on the first option, which is the same one, and then we are going to do the whole same process. I have just fast forwarded the video because I have already told you how to do it. Here you will see the option Apple Mac OS X. You can see the operating system option right here. It is included in it, and now you can just close it or minimize it, and after that here I will show you the file that is right here, Mac OS, and that is the third one file. The link is again, I'm telling you, is in down description box. So this is the Mac OS 10.13, and it is this is the RAR file in which there's a VMDK file. It is not ISO file, so that we need to just do the installation and then we can run it. We can just directly give it to virtual machine and then easily run the Mac OS. So I have just extracted this folder. It is a little longer, so it is taking a little more time. So as you can see, this is the extracted one folder. So as you can see here, this is the VMDK file. It is present right over here, Mac OS 10.13. It is right here. I have shown you this, and I'll just now minimize it and gonna open once again VMware or virtual machine. Let's open this now. And here you can see there are again 3 options. I'm going to click on the first one, create a new virtual machine, and after that going to do the whole process as I told you before. And then we have to choose the operating system, which is Apple Mac OS X. Now it is included in it, and now we have to choose the version that we have, which is Mac OS 10.13, because we have Mac OS 10.13. Now I'm going to click on next. So let's click on it, and after that it is asking to change the name of your virtual machine. I think that this default one is better. You can, if you want to change, you can do it. And the next option is to give your location. You can give it the location of your computer. I'm giving it according to myself, so let me give it. So I have given the location. We'll just check it out by clicking on browse, and after that I'm going to click on next. And here it is asking for the maximum disk size. That is, the recommendation is 40 or 40 above. So I would like to give it more than 40, that is 60. You can give it according to yours. So I'm giving it 60 GB. That is what I prefer. And after that you have to click on this option, store virtual disk as a single file. So let's click on it, and after that click on next. So you can see it is showing the all information that you did before. It is showing the all work that you have done. You have choose the things, and then going to click on finish. So as you can see, it is right here. After clicking on finish, it is showing everything right here. Now we have to click on edit virtual machine, and here you will see this kind of information. You have to give your information. First thing is memory, that is RAM. You can give it according to yours. I would like, if you have 4, then give it 2. If you have 16, then give it 8. I mean, you can give it half one. So if I have like 10 or 11, that's why I'm giving 4 or 5. You can see here 4 or 5 GB. After that there's a processor. You can choose your core. I'm choosing it according to my computer. You have to choose according to your computer. So I have chosen it now. And this next thing is hard disk. Let's click on it. Clicking on hard disk, you don't have to do anything. Just click on hard disk and click on remove down right here. This is the option, and after that you have to click on this CD DVD SATA and click on it. There's the option, and again click on add right here. So now we have to choose the first option at the top, which is hard disk. So we have clicked on it, and now I'm going to click on next. After that we have to click on SATA, which is the recommended one, and then I'm going to click on next. And here I'm going to click on the second option, which is in the middle, and that is use an existing virtual disk. So we have to click on it, and after that we have to click on next. Here it is asking for the existing disk file that we extracted before, if you remember the VMDK file. So we have to choose this file by clicking on browse, and now here we will choose the file that we extracted before, the Mac OS 10.13. Let's choose the file from right here and click on open. So we have choose the file, and now we are going to click on finish, and then we have to click on keep existing format. So after clicking on it, we have done this all. This was the whole process that I told you. It is a very important step. Now the problem occurs in the connecting of your phone, so or connecting the USB. So for that we are going to click on USB controller, and here you have to choose the USB compatibility, which is 2.0. That's what I prefer. So you can choose this one, USB 2.0, and after that, this was the whole process, and you can recheck again the whole process, and after that I am going to click on OK. So now we have to click on power on this virtual machine. So let's click on it. Oops, it's giving an error. If this error occurs, then I have a solution. Follow me. If doesn't, then go with a smoothly process. So to fix this error, we have to open this PC. So let me open this PC, and right here you have to paste a directory location. The location is in down description box. You can take it from right there. First of all, you have to copy this first file at the top, and I have copied it, and now we have to paste it on the desktop. So let's click on paste. It is pasted right here. Let's click on edit, and you will see something like that. In the end, you have to paste a line. The line is in down description box. You have to just copy it and paste it right here, and then we have to just click on save. So after clicking on save, we have to again copy this file, the same file, and paste it from where we took it. So let's paste it right here again on the same place, replace the file, and click on continue. And as you can see, it is pasted again, and now I'm going to click on OK and just going to refresh it. So we have refreshed it, and now I'm going to click on power on this virtual machine. Now you can see it is working, and let it load. Let's wait until it gets load. So now you can see it is asking for a country. Give your country wherever you are living, and after that click on continue. And then let's click on continue once again. Again continue. Let's click on it. And now you don't transfer any information. Now click on continue and sign up letter and don't skip. And after that we have just skipped this step. And now you can see here we have to just click on agree right here, and let's again click on agree. So now you have to make your computer account right here. I have made it, and now I'm going to click on continue. And let's click on continue once again. So now it is setting up our Mac. So let's wait for it. So finally you can see we are on the Mac. Inside the Windows, the Mac has been right here. You can see it is all done. So now I'm just going to enter the full screen mode. If you want to make it smaller, you can do it again by clicking on it. So before using your Mac, I would like to say you something really important. That is, you will see an icon on your screen right here, which is VMware, the virtual machine. That you will see here, virtual machine tools. I want you to install it before you use your Mac. So let's first install this. I'll show you how you can do it. We have to click on install VMware tools. Let's click on it to make your Mac more featureful and make it more smoothly. So for that, let's click on continue. Your Mac after that will be working very smoothly. Click on install, continue installation. And after that, give the password that you made in your account. And now we have to wait. You can see. So it is asking like that. For that, you have to go in settings and security and privacy, click on allow and click on OK. So it was just asked for the first time. So let's wait for it. It's just going to take about a minute. You can see the installation is successfully done. The installation was successful. It means it is successfully done. Now we have to click on restart, and our Mac will restart. So now we have to wait until the Mac is restarting. So if until you wait, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the bell icon to receive each kind of new update on time. Give a thumbs up to this video. And now you have to give your password once again. So you can see now the Mac will work more smoothly, and it will be more featured full. So now I will show you that how you can download or install the Checkra1n. So for that, I am going to tell you how you can do it, and also going to show you how you can download the Checkmate on it. So I am going to the official website of the Checkra1n and going to show you how you can do it. Click on download for Mac OS, and now it will take a little time to get downloaded. So as you can see, the Checkra1n is downloaded, and now we are going to install it. So double click on it to install it. So as you can see, let's drag it to applications. And now we're going to click on Launchpad, and here you can see here's the Checkra1n, and is doing it like this for the first time. So for that, go in settings and click on security and privacy, and then click on open anyway and click on open. You can see the Checkra1n is open successfully and is going to work very perfectly. So now you can easily run Checkra1n on your phone without rebooting to Checkra1n. So now I am going to show you that how you can download the Checkmate on your Mac OS. So for that, we are going to go on the official website of the Checkmate software. And here you will go down, and here you can click on download software. So as you can see, it is downloading now. It means you can unlock your GSM and MEID iPhone with SIM call fix, with everything fixed in Windows. You don't have to get tensed and go back to the Mac, or you don't have MacBook. How will you do it? So now the problem is solved. As you can see, it is downloaded. The Checkmate is downloaded. I'm going to install it, and it is going to say it first time like this. Again, go in settings and privacy and security, open anyway, and click on open. So after that, you can see we're going to click on install, and again giving our password that we made our account. And you can see here the installation is successful, and here the Checkmate is installed successfully. Don't move anywhere. I'm going to show you how you can connect your iPhone in this Mac. So for that, you can see I have opened the Checkmate software right here. It is right here, and I'm going to show you how you can connect your device to this Mac. So for that, I will just go on my mobile camera, and I'm going to show you how you can do it. So right here, I'm on my mobile camera, and this is the phone which I'm going to connect on this Mac. So let's connect our iPhone. So as you can see, it is showing something like that. So for that, don't worry, and just click on OK right here. Let's click on OK, and after that, you have to click on the second option, which is connect to a virtual machine. And after that, you have to just click on it, which is Mac OS 10.13 right here. So we have clicked on it, and now I'm going to click on OK. So it was just going to take 20 seconds, 30 seconds, or maybe 1 minute according to your computer speed. So it will get connected. So after some time, you can see it is connected. It's asking for trust the computer. Let's trust our computer. And we have trusted it. You can see my iPhone is successfully connected. It's showing the all information. And here you can see there how much devices are connected. Your Apple iPhone is connected. And I hope you understood every process, and I showed you everything. You understood everything. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching this video.